Hello, I'm Rainer. Today I will demonstrate how to install the BasicRail system. The special thing about the BasicRail system is that it is mounted with our BasicClip, which is made of fiberglass reinforced and UV resistant plastic. It is a floating system that allows the rail to thermally expand within it. The BasicClip is asymmetrical. It features a slightly larger opening on one side, which is also slightly beveled for added functionality. This allows you to slide the rail in later and securely lock it in place. On the underside, the BasicClip has a foamed EPDM for sealing. First, I will show you how to mount the BasicClip. After securely mounting the two outer basic clips in place, the BasicRail is now carefully slid into the slightly beveled larger opening of the basic clips. Once the stop is reached, the BasicRail can then be carefully pushed into the lower opening of the basic clips. You can find the specifications for cantilever and maximum spans in the project report. At this point, the inner basic clips can now be set in place. The basic clip should be positioned on the BasicRail over the deep sheet section and then pushed onto the high crest. Since the rail still has play upwards, each basic clip is mounted upside down, meaning with the K2 logo facing down. The BasicClip is pushed down firmly against the rail, thereby effectively securing the rail in an upward position. Thus, the rail now has no play upwards or downwards. With our calculation tool K2 Base, you can calculate how many basic clips you need for your project. From the project report, you can determine whether a basic clip is mounted on every high crest, every second crest, or even every third crest. It is very important that a basic clip is placed at the end of the rail on the last high crest, even if one would not normally be placed there under usual circumstances. From rail to rail, the basic clips are staggered on the elevated ridges. Of course, rails also need to be connected to each other, and for this, the BasicRail system has our rail connector. This has 3 pre-drilled holes to allow flexible connection options. Since the rail is now floating and has the ability to expand to both the right and the left, we need to ensure a fixation approximately in the middle of the rail with our BasicLock. The BasicLock should not be placed directly on the rail connector so that the insert nut with mounting clip, our MK2, can still be cleanly inserted into the rail. With the BasicRail system, we can fix the modules with our universal module clamps. Our standard N clamps and XS module mid clamps are primarily used when solar modules are mounted in a landscape orientation, especially when additional add-ons are included. More on that later. mounting landscape modules on the BasicRail system, there are two options. One option would be a double-layer rail system with a single rail, which is mounted on the lower rail with a K2 climber and an K2 in a cross bonding. In the second variant, our add-on is used. Here the rails must be mounted in the module grid, that is, very precisely aligned. This is suitable for experienced BasicRail installers. For this, we recommend working with a spacing template. Our TerraGrifs are used to create an equipotential bonding or grounding of the module frames. In the BasicRail system, there are two different TerraGrifs that can be used. For portrait mounting purposes, it is the TerraGrif K2 SC. And for landscape installation in combination with the TerraGrif K2 PA add-on. For any additional module adjustments that may be needed, components from our Dome 6 system are utilized. This feature allows for 10-degree and 15-degree elevations from edge to edge. This also helps with the self-cleaning of the modules. The Dome SD and the Dome Peak are securely and directly mounted on the BasicRail using a cylindrical screw and MK2. This ensures a stable and reliable attachment. For the module wiring, you can use our K2 cable manager. It is simply clipped onto the module frame, and then the cable is securely fastened with a cable tie accordingly. That was the installation of our BasicRail system. Thank you for your interest and see you next time.